Alright guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be explaining to you guys how I was able to predict the market and get into this Bitcoin trade. I just got a firm, so I'm trying to pass the challenge and get funded. So let's get straight to the video. See you guys. So guys, today is 29th of August. So earlier this week, yeah, I think 26th of August or within 26th, I made a video on my shorts predicting my next move for Bitcoin and what I'm expecting for Bitcoin's move this week. So I made that video earlier. So prior to today, that was the 26th of August, I also made a video when I got into the trade actually. So I'm going to actually show that, and I didn't tend to edit them, so I'm just going to show you guys how I got into the trade. So let's see. Alright guys, I'm still on my prediction on Bitcoin. So this is still the daily time frame. So we had a high, a low, a high, a low. So it's supposed to create a high here, then to short. Then one of the ways we can always enter such markets is to use the third touch, do you get, or the counter trend line. So I'm actually I'm actually short rather currently on Bitcoin. I'm actually supposed to wait for this breakout of this counter trend line as a full confirmation that okay, we can sell from down to this point, then down to the next zone. But I'm just trying to get in maybe just a bit earlier because it's my third touch too, and it's also my conference, and I feel that they faked out the buyers too. So that's my prediction, to down to at least 108,000, sorry, 108,700. So that's my prediction for Bitcoin. I'll see you guys. This is the 1 hour time frame, so this is before the trade. I'll update you guys on how this trade goes. I believe it shouldn't come back to this point. It should break here and keep going down, and once it breaks here and gives a retest, there will be another entry, so we'll get in again, then Bitcoin should sell down here. So that's my projection on Bitcoin. Okay guys, so currently today is the 29th of August, so I'm going to show you guys how the trade is playing out and what it looks like right now. So that alright guys, so this is it on Bitcoin. Currently we are down. Yeah, so this is where Bitcoin is currently at. It is currently at 108,000. It's currently at it's currently at 108,200. So I got in. This was the place I told you guys I got in. It tried to make some funny moves around here, but I was still holding it patiently, and this is where we are currently. So let me show you guys how I was able to take this trade again, just in case you do not understand the first explanation. So like I said, the movement of the market currently, it has already shown a double top from the top. It has already shown you here that this is a full double top, and if you look at the daily time frame, the daily candle here, you can see it's a very large bearish engulfing candle. And if you come here to the weekly time frame, you can see the double top clearly. You will see this very massive rejection and this massive bearish candle. I mean, this only indicates that this market does not want to go further high again. It just wants to come down. So it doesn't want to go further, rather it just wants to come down. So this is, let me show you guys, sorry. So this is it on the 4 hour time frame. Sorry guys, so this was the move he made. It broke the bar of the double top, and when it makes a double top, it's definitely going to complete that range. And it also broke this trend line, so you see that everything just tells you that this market wants to sell, this market wants to sell. So this is the range of the double top. So if you put it down here, you will see that we are expecting the market to even come down here, but not to be greedy, we're just going to delete this. Sorry guys, let me put that back on the chart so you can see. I put this back so you can see that we can actually, aside targeting that, we can actually see that we can actually start targeting here, which is where the trend line touch for the next stop, right? So if you also break down the charts closely, you will see that while it got to this third touch here, while it got here, you can see it's first touch, second touch, this was the third touch. While it got here, this was a counter trend line break. So if you had not gotten in about here, you can get in just after this break. I didn't get in here because I was not active. This was 3 a.m. so I didn't get to enter any trade around here. I only woke up and I saw the alerts on my phone. So this is also a fib zone. So you can see this is also a fib zone. So you see everything about this trade was telling us sell, 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 and I took that position. And now I took out my first. I'm actually going to show you guys on the screen too the positions where I took them. So I took out my first. I took out about 50% of my position here, 50 to 70% of my position about here, because this is the first profit target. I mean, it is A to B to C to D. So if it gets here first, then here next. So as you can see, this bearish candle is still active. So it's showing us that this is 1 hour time frame. It's showing us that definitely Bitcoin is still going to come down here to about 106,000. So this was from 112,000, currently at 106, currently at 108,000. So we are currently expecting to get to 106,000. So that's it on BTCs, and that's how I was able to get into this trade. I was able to make about 30%, about 3% on the firm. Also, so I'm actually trying to get the challenge passed already. My firm didn't allow me get into much positions about here, so I just took in the one I could take and I added my proper risk management, and currently the trade is currently on. So I've taken out percent here, and this is how the trade is. So see you guys on the next one. All right, guys, hope you understood that. So that's just how we tend to enter the market and tend to execute. We tend to see it from the higher time frame perspective and getting through the lower time frame and getting through the lower time frame. Though I got in a bit early, you get, because I was so sure that that trade was definitely going to fall from there. But you know, the trade is the probability, the market is still above probability rather. So I just had to take that risk and I took it and it paid. So, but normally after that counter trend line break, I should have entered. But imagine it broke around 3 a.m. So if I wasn't online and I had not take it from the top there, that's how this trade is miss. I might have not seen any other entry for it during the day. So, but thank God I was able to take the trade around that time, and currently the trade is currently at 108,000. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's something you just have to master. When you master the top-down analysis, you'll be able to break down the market into bits, and once it's following what the overall is saying already, you can get in without fear, execute, put your stop loss, and let the trade run. So that on that, guys. I'll see you guys on my next video. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you next time.